Howdy, folks. Spencer here, and today I've got a bit of news to go over, including the second part of the event campaign, and we have the dates for when that's dropping on both PC and console. As always, chapters to each topic are listed below. Now, before I get into the event campaign news, I do have a couple of other topics I want to get through first, and the big one is the big turret issue that was discovered late last year, in which turrets under cannon scatter volley could cause your global accuracy to flicker. That issue has now been resolved as of a patch last week, the same patch that also saw the launch of the anniversary bundle on PC. So I don't know when this is going to be hitting console, but this has, as far as I'm aware, fully resolved the issue on PC. And if you want to go wild with a full turret build again, you should be seeing a bit of a performance boost following that patch. And next up, I have a couple of console topics to go over. The first is a response to a question I've received many times, and that is, when is the 15th bundle going to drop over there? So according to Counselor Suna over on Blue Sky, the 15th anniversary bundle is going to be dropping on console on April 8th. So you guys have a couple of weeks to go, and what that means is if you're looking to pick up the bundle day one, you can take this time to get your Zen sorted out. It is going to have an introductory cost of 13,125 Zen. Future bundle sales will see that go down to around 11,375 Zen, but we don't know when those future bundle sales will be, so if you're willing to wait, you can get it cheaper, but if you want it day one, that 13,125 Zen is what you need to have on hand. And thankfully, there is a 20% Zen sale live over on console right now up through March 26th. So if you're looking to pick up your Zen, now is the time to do so. And as I've complained about in the other videos I've done on this bundle, it does not come with enough upgrades to cover all the ships in here. So if you're looking to pick up some of the Tier 6X experimental ship upgrade tokens, there does happen to be a Phoenix prize pack event and a dilithium event that I'll talk about in a moment, starting up tomorrow on console, March 18th, running through March 25th. So the Phoenix update is going to see the new additions that PC got added to Phoenix a couple weeks ago, including the Bentham Assault Cruiser. And if you want to see coverage on those additions, I'll include a link to the video where I talked about them when they were added to PC in the pinned comment down below. But the thing you really need to keep an eye on here is the ability to exchange your Phoenix tokens over to the experimental ship upgrades. Those are able to be acquired much, much cheaper than the Zen store acquired T6X upgrades. So if you're looking to upgrade the ships day one, I'd recommend you stockpile these upgrades now. And something else to keep in mind is if you are going for the entire bundle, the 5 upgrade tokens that are available via the bundle itself can be sold on the exchange. So what I'd recommend you do is you sell the 5 that come with the bundle, and then you just have 15 ready to go from the Phoenix store. So that would be my recommendation here. You know, if you're looking to get the most out of this bundle, sell those on PC. These are going for about 60 mil a pop, so I got about 300 mil selling mine. And then I just use the Phoenix obtained upgrades, which are bound to actually upgrade my ships. And then for that bonus steel event and the dilithium sales, this is going to be running from tomorrow, March 18th, up through March 22nd. So this is going to be a 20% discount on things in the Dill store and also on ships that cost dilithium over at the shipyard vendor. And for the bonus steel event itself, that's going to be your standard event where it's 100% bonus to the Vlukta asteroid field and the fleet Dill mine. And then for almost everything else in the game, a 50% bonus. Now, the other part of this is going to be a dilithium Vandy Shield sale. So there are some new additions here, just like we saw on PC. So you've got the Prodigy, Vandy Shield, Safe Galaxy, Courier, Emerald Chain, Discovery, and the Shrike. Those are some new additions. And the benefit to acquiring these via the Dill store is that they are going to be bound to accounts, so you can move them between your characters through the account bank, whereas your standard lockbox or exchange obtained variants would be bound to whatever character you use them on. So if you're looking for some recommendations, I'll include some videos down below, and remember to check out Max1701's channel where he has a bunch of videos showing off these Vandy Shields on a variety of different ships. And hopefully, console players are not going to run into the same issue that those of us on PC had, where the 6 new Vandy Shields that were added in were binding to character rather than to account. Those of us that acquired these new shields still have them bound to character, but according to Bordicus, there is going to be a fix for that incoming for those of us on PC, where they're going to pull them from our inventory and then mail us new ones that are correctly bound to account. And shifting back over to the PC side of things, though we do also happen to have the console date for this as well. The next part of the event campaign has been revealed. It is a Pahvo event, and on PC it starts tomorrow, March 18th, and will be running up until April 8th. For those of you over on console, this event will be starting on April 29th. And for this event, your daily participation options are a ground TFO or space TFO. So the ground TFO is Pahvo Dissension, and the space TFO is Peril over Pahvo. To complete the event, you'll need 14 days of participation, and the rewards are 3 featured TFO reward boxes, 25,000 dilithium ore, and the Universal Console Reflective Crystalline Shielding. Now, as for what this console does, upon entering combat, your ship's defenses start crystallizing, granting you temporary hit points every few seconds, alongside increased energy damage resistance and a chance to reflect any energy damage directed at you. So ever since they nerfed Feedback Pulse several years ago, all of the reflection abilities in the game have performed quite poorly. So my expectations of this console are a bit on the lower side because of that. But we'll see the values of this tomorrow, and hopefully the temporary hit points and resistance this provides is enough to make up for that reflection ability likely contributing very little performance-wise. And of course, with this event being up for 21 days, you only need 14 days participation to freely complete it. But if you want to continue to play it afterwards, you're going to be getting some bonus dilithium. And more importantly, with it being part of the event campaign, if you continue to play it after completing the event, each day you're going to be getting an additional 50 event campaign progress. So if you're looking to get your event campaign sped up a bit faster, make sure you're playing it every single day the event is active. You're going to be getting quite a bit of extra progress doing that. And of course, if you don't want to play the event, or if you're looking to get through your event campaign a bit faster, there is a Zen buyout option available. It's going to start at 2,500 Zen and then will be discounted per day of participation you have in the event. So if you want to go down that route, I've talked about that method before. That is perfectly viable, though the reward from this event is probably not going to be worth $25. So you're just buying it out to get the event campaign progress, basically. And if you want to go that route, again, that's perfectly viable if you're looking to get your event campaign reward a bit sooner this year. But if you're willing to be patient, you can freely complete the event campaign. We're only one event in, or two now with this one, so there's still plenty of time for you to get more event campaign progress and get the ships and rewards for free. And I have two other quick things to go over. The first is I'm going to be streaming tomorrow, March 18th, right around the time the server comes back up. I'm going to be playing around with the reward here from the Pahvo event. And I do suspect we might see a new lockbox ship appearing, given that the Partners in Crime lockbox is going to be pulled out of the game tomorrow. So if that's the case, I'll be playing around with whatever the new ship is as well, if the new ship ends up being worth it. Now, on a personal note, as some of you have seen on some of my recent streams and in the Discord, I'm trying to raise some funds to help my mom out. She's been going through a rough time financially, and she's at a point where she's going to file for bankruptcy. So I'm trying to raise some funds to help with the legal fees of that and some of the other financial stuff she's got going on. So any help here is greatly appreciated. And to those of you who have chipped in so far, I showed my mom this page and she just broke down crying. She couldn't believe people she'd never met were helping her out. So again, thank you to everyone who has helped so far and for anyone that is able to chip a couple of bucks in. And if you've made it this far, I almost forgot to put this in the video, but there is a T6 coupon and 3 T6X upgrades up for grabs in the CasualSAB Discord. And there's going to be another giveaway popping up in the STO Builds Discord by the end of the week for one of the new Breen Kethsar Intel Couriers. But with that, thank you all for tuning in, and of course, thank you all for the continued support. I'll see you guys around.